watching Percy Jackson. I typically stay away from this movie because of how bad it does. So. Watching Percy Jackson, Olympians, Lightning Thief, the first one. I'm pretty sure I watched it first. It was like high school, and I can't remember which I did first, but I'm pretty sure I watched it first. I'm pretty sure Chris Columbus did the first Harry Potter. Don't know if you could just hear Slash. That was funny. But yeah, so I don't know why or what happened. He did okay with Harry Potter. Do you want our amazing merch? Go to our website. Find out how. Shameless plug. Hell yeah, Sean Bean is Zeus. I forgot. I remember when this movie came out, and I knew that Owen Hunt from Grey's Anatomy was Poseidon. I was so excited. Why did they meet on top of the Empire State Building when they could have just went up to, you know, Mount Olympus? I forgot Boromir. Sean Bean is Zeus. My gosh, how am I forgetting all this stuff? Percy just comes home and talks to his mom about his ADHD and dyslexia. Gabe's not as gross as I thought he would be, too. So I definitely watched it first because there's so much different that I would normally find really irritating, but it doesn't really bug me. So I watched it first. Too much of the inner monologue is being said aloud. My least favorite thing. Okay, I don't care is not the right response, because there are many things in here that I'm like, what? But like their age difference, they're supposed to be 12 and they're clearly like juniors in high school. I don't really care. But right here, where it's like, they're explaining everything right after the Fury happened when Percy's supposed to be like, no one believes him. His dad's coming to him. What? I like how they do the dyslexia turning it into ancient Greek and rearranging. They did a good job with legit. Chiron's just like telling them all about demigods at school. They just know he's Poseidon's kid already? He didn't obliterate Mrs. Dodds with his pen sword. Freaking Grover's there too. This dude really thinking he can make a deal with Hades. Like, it's not even 5 minutes in and I've got 2 pages of notes. Okay, that's the thing. He's like, now that I know my mother's alive, how can I sleep? He hasn't been very sad that his mother's been gone. At least in the book, he's like, oh my gosh, there's an underworld. I know she's alive. Like, from the get-go. He's just been like, I'm gonna go play capture the flag when my mom just died a day ago. Watching this is making me excited to watch the TV show. Because hopefully the TV show did this justice. This must have been a 3D movie. The shoe came at the screen and they paused at pulling it back. Poseidon hasn't even claimed Percy yet, and everyone knows that Poseidon's his dad. I've been to Nashville, and I've been to this place that was filmed at. So that was super cool. I remember going, and I was like, Mom, we gotta go to this place. She did. Usually when I'm watching movies for Offscript, I can get other things done or like mess around on my phone and pay attention, write down notes, whatever. With this one, I've had to just strictly be writing notes basically every few minutes. This is all bad. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure the guy who plays the guard of death, like the guard of, what is it, Underworld, he played the Four Horsemen, and he was death and supernatural. I think I figured it out. Chris Columbus was like, wow, CGI sucked when I did Harry Potter. Let me do everything that I can in this movie to do all the CGI and screw up the whole story. This one might be an obvious one for which one I'm going to choose. Okay, I really don't like that his whole quest is to get his mom back, when in the book his quest is to get the lightning bolt from Hades, because that's where they believe it is. It's so bad. It's really just getting worse and worse. I don't even know what to take videos of anymore. Why is Percy flying? He's not supposed to be in the sky. At least they go to the Lotus Casino. It's one of my favorite parts of the book. How they get there is not the same. Yeah. I'll talk about it on the podcast.